Hello and welcome back to the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, where we are continuing our challenge of Hyrule Castle. It's going pretty well so far. We've gotten a lot of loot, including some very nice things. And we've still got a few ancient arrows left if any of these things decide to be problems. Ooh, that one's a little bit distant. Okay, that was Daruk's doing, but that's okay. That was mine. Ow. Okay. Can't take 3 at once. That is beyond my abilities. But what I can do is remove some of them. Hey buddy, you want to be a problem? Oh, your friend does. But he is a problem no longer. Or he got his health back, okay. Too early on that one. Apparently they do have a max range. Oops, too late. Yeah, let's go with this. It's low defense, but these things' specialty is being able to deflect Guardian lasers. Too early. Come on. Ow. Okay, you know what? This was really, helping us out. Let's equip it again. Also, let's use some of this. Then let's get a little closer. Equip this. Okay. Ow. Turns out you can't block if you've got your bow equipped instead of your shield. Surprising no one. Ooh, we only have one more ancient arrow. And there are a few more things that we would want to use it against. But this one seems we've got. Oops. So much for that shield. Okay, let's use this. There we go. Is there anything inside here for us? There's a chest. I'll take them. Hang on. Gotta grab this stuff. It is here. And another chest up here. Okay. Seems there are still plenty of Guardian turrets. Looks like the Zora method might actually be among the easier ways to get in. So it looks like at this point we can basically just run in. I guess this one wants to be a problem, though. Gotta get close so that our laser will actually hit the right spot. Whoops. We are losing shields and fast. Nice bounce. Okay, you bounced one time too many there. I get it. I complimented your bouncing. You wanted to do it again. But physics tend to not let things bounce like that. So, looks like we are actually getting into this final boss here. I don't want to use the Hylian shield. It's too nice. Well, that's a thing.
Link.
Is Zelda inside that?
Link. I'm sorry, but my power isn't strong enough.
Mine is. Let me help. Okay. I guess it's a good thing that didn't hit us. So where's Zelda? That's disgusting. Well then, this'll be exciting.
Finally come. Brace yourself, Ganon, for the sting of my revenge!
Why'd he get to fire first?
This will be our final opportunity. We will not fail.
Let's go, little guy. Now, open up wide, Ganon!
100 years in the making. Hold on, princess. Our moment has arrived.
Okay, that's actually pretty cool, though. I feel kind of cheated that now I only have to take half of it. Like, I feel like I might be cheated out of part of the fight here. Because a lot of bosses have had a second phase at half health. Well, okay, there's the glow. Alright, gotta get a photo. Ow. Ooh. Look at you giving us an updraft. Why can't I use it? Ow. Ow. Apparently you don't like it when the Master Sword hits your face. Wonder why that would be. Ow. That did a surprising amount of damage. What happens if we do this? Okay. Ooh. Okay, that energy thing when he fell was actually his doing, not mine. Ow. So where did he get all his Guardian tech looking stuff? Oh, is this phase 2 then? Oh, that seems problematic. What happens if we do this? Nothing at all. Okay. How about that? Ooh, you don't like that. Ooh, you don't like that either, huh? Okay.
The root's protection is now ready to roll.
So it seems pretty much the rest of the fight is just going to be reflect lasers. Doing your wall stuff again, huh? I can't do much to you when you're on the wall like that. Ah, but I can still reflect a laser. And there we go. This is the first Ganon since the 2D games to not talk to you, I think. It's a really cool design, though. So is that it? That can't be it. The smoke left somewhere. What's this glowiness? Oh. Is Zelda helping us out? Oh, hey. What's up, Epona?
Ganon. Ganon was born out of a dark past. He is a pure embodiment of the ancient evil that is reborn time and time again. He has given up on reincarnation and assumed his pure, enraged form. If set free upon our world, the destruction will be unlike anything ever seen before.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Trust you with the bow of light, a powerful weapon in the face of evil.
Okay.
Link, you may not yet be at a point where you have fully recovered your power, or all of your memories.
You know I've done the memories thing.
But courage need not be remembered, for it is never forgotten.
Feel like I need to take a photo of this. Hang on. Oh, but please hang on. Okay. Okay. Oh, I can't drop it. Then let's equip it. I guess if I unequip my shield and my weapon, then I can take a selfie with the bow. There we go.
I will hold the malice back as much as I can, but my power is waning. Attack any glowing points that you see.
All right, let's get in. Master Sword. And Bat Shield.
May you be victorious.
So attack glowing points, huh? What kind of glowing? Like that kind of glowing? Don't step on my horse. Now's my chance to what? Oh, that. Apparently this bow has infinite ammo. Horse?
Ganon's power is weakening.
I needed you here. This is a pretty cool design, and I am glad all the Guardian Stalkers here are not just hanging out. Okay, let's not run straight towards that. That seems...
Holding back the malice.
Okay. So this does have a long range. These trees are not helping. Yeah, if all the Guardian Stalkers that are usually around Hyrule Field were here, we'd have issues right now. Okay, that's all three on two sides. Does this mean we're going to get to go in for the face soon? Go, horse, go. So, am I meant to actually make use of this updraft? Oh, there's one on your belly. Got it.
So close.
We are so close, but
Link, look up there.
up on top? Yep.
That's the very core of Ganon's being. Do what you must, Link.
Let's make our own updraft then. This isn't doing anything. Oh, am I supposed to get on there with the Master Sword? Okay, Ow? Let's let the Mifa help. Yeah, I think I am supposed to get up there and just, like, whack away with a weapon.
Use his attacks to your advantage.
Okay, but what about when they blast me away like that, huh?
It is my pleasure.
Ah. So it actually shows up as an eye. Use his attacks to my advantage, huh? There we go. Okay, that didn't count, I guess? Okay, we need more stamina. Let's just use our last one of those. Now we can stay up here for a while yet. There we go. I didn't take a photo of Dark Beast. Oops. Oh, hey Zelda. Are you a ghost? You don't look like a ghost. Why aren't you a ghost? It's been 100 years. he's been turned back into this form. What does that do? Good job, Zelda. That's kind of neat that they do that.
I've been keeping watch over you all this time. I've witnessed your struggles to return to us, as well as your trials in battle. I always thought, no, I always believed that you would find a way to defeat Ganon. I never lost faith in you over these many years. Thank you, Link. The hero of Hyrule. May I ask, do you really remember me?
Well, I mean, we got all the memories, didn't we? It told us that our memory had fully returned. Well, that was a pretty darn good game. Definitely had its flaws, like horses. But, I mean, they really delivered on the open worldness. Like, the fact that the world was open and actually fun to explore basically everywhere, that was fantastic. The story, certainly interesting. Not the most involved story a Zelda game has ever had, but it worked. I feel like the beasts were definitely interesting puzzle challenges, though their bosses were a bit too similar for my tastes, and the fact that they had to be built in such a way that they could be tackled in any order and players wouldn't get lost, I feel held them back a little bit. But there were also, 120 shrines, probably like 20 of which were blessings, but still there were a lot of shrines that were their own little mini puzzle dungeons. I feel like total dungeon content is probably similar to some of the other Zelda games, the larger ones. Yeah, there was definitely a lot to take in for this game. Koroks, there's a lot of them. I failed to find 600 and change, but that's okay. You don't need all of them. In fact, you don't need any of them. But I'll definitely be finding those off camera, though. Like, I'm not going to record myself finding the next 600 Koroks, because that's all that my gameplay would be. And I don't think that would be too exciting to watch. Wow, they've got 2 people just for vegetation art. Let's see, what else? I definitely liked the ability to get and upgrade different armors. That's certainly an interesting thing to do. I feel like there might have been a bit too much requirement to change armors or otherwise use buff foods. But then again, that was just me trying to play as efficiently as possible. If I didn't care so much, then I wouldn't have to change armor so much. Quest design was not the greatest in a Zelda game. I still think Majora's Mask holds that candle. Because the quests in this game were mainly just go get things and bring them here. Which, while that works, it's not terribly compelling. Going out and exploring and finding stuff is easily the best thing this game had going for it. It felt really good, which is great because it was most of the game. Yeah, I feel like this game did a lot right. But there's also definitely places it could have improved. It's easily the game where I've had the most fun just going out and exploring. Because the fact that you choose where you want to go, and you're almost always rewarded for having gone there, that feels really, really good. Like, I chose to go here and I'm getting something for doing it. Great. Definitely hope that in the second major DLC pack, when they actually add story content and whatnot, they add more explorable areas. That would be really cool. There's definitely room for it. The music this game has works really well for it. I feel like I could have used more, even just subtle music when out exploring. But it was fine as it is. It does make Hyrule feel more lonely when there's no music, which honestly is probably a lot of the point. I also kind of prefer when each dungeon in a Zelda game actually gives you something that you can then use in the other dungeons. Like, here they did a pretty decent job of giving you abilities when you finish the dungeons, and they're usable out in the world, which is nice. But I like when a Zelda game gives me a new means of exploration. Like, when you first get the hook shot in any Zelda game with a hook shot, it actually opens up the world quite a bit. Like, I like when there are areas of the world that are inaccessible until you get a certain thing, and then the world opens up for you. That's something that you can't get in this game, where they decide it's an open world and you can go anywhere from the start. There are definitely benefits to doing it either way. I always like that feeling when you discover a new part of the world that either wasn't visible before or wasn't accessible before. That's why at one point during this run I was talking about how I wish there were more subterranean environments, more places where it's not on the map, but turns out there's actually a huge place to explore. I love that discovery of a place that you can go that you didn't even know existed or didn't know that you could get to. Just the fact that you go somewhere and suddenly a whole new area that could be massive just opens up before you. I love that feeling in games. That's part of why I love Metroid games. So, yeah. Here's to you, Iwata. Take them before your time. Yeah, I definitely had a good time playing this game. I hope you folks had as good a time watching it, or better. Because there's definitely one point where I was not having a good time playing. But, yeah. It's been fun. This will not be the last episode, by the way.
We'll make our way to Zora's domain. Divine Beast Varuta. Looks like it's stopped working. Let's investigate the situation. Mifa's father. I believe he would like to hear more about her. The least we can do is visit him and offer him some closure. Although Ganon is gone for now, there is still so much more for us to do, and so many painful memories that we must bear. I believe in my heart that if all of us work together, we can restore Hyrule to its former glory. Perhaps even beyond, but it all must start with us. Let's be off. I can no longer hear the voice inside the sword. I suppose it would make sense if my power had dwindled over the past 100 years. I'm surprised to admit it, but I can accept that.
That's a lot of silent princesses. It's a nice little slightly open ending. But yeah, that's not going to be it for this game. Join us next time when we get started on all those mini games that I either skipped or missed. See you then, friends.